Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Brutus Monroe design team layout. And today we are going to play with some new Christmas releases. So this right here is the Layering Ornaments stencil from Brutus Monroe. It is a mixed media stencil, so it is a 3-part, and I'm going to play with Chroma Glaze. So I'm going to do all 3 in different colors for the stencil because obviously layering. And I'm just going to do it on a white piece of cardstock. I'm not worrying about those edge ones because I'm going to fussy cut these all out when they are dry. So we are using the Seafoam, which is a kind of like a seafoam green, seafoam, we're going to use a sherbet orange, a silver, punch, daffodil, orchid, sapphire, blush, blue jay, pearl, obsidian. Actually, I don't know if I pull out I think I do, yeah. Obsidian, and opal. So all of these are fun, and I'm going to layer them up. So in between, I am letting them dry. And I'm only having you watch me do the first one because, you know, it's just through a stencil. Now, I did get overzealous on some of them and had to take kind of a paintbrush where I made like little sloppy messes. So now this is the 3rd stencil going on, and I picked like the white, the black, the silvers, like which is the opal, silver, obsidian, just so that there was more of a detail in them. I pull out a wood grain background just from my stash, and I'm going to do these 2 photos of my son opening Christmas presents on Christmas 2020. So here these all are. I did take the time to fussy cut them all out. Oh, they are so gorgeous, aren't they? And now there's going to be this. I'm going to do a vertical strip, and then we're going to put a shelf for my pictures to sit on. So I'm going to take several of them and adhere them straight to the paper. At first I'm kind of paying attention, like no light color next to each other, and then I just kind of like go for it. So I'm just going to spread them out, kind of getting each of the different shapes in there. And I will just, I am just using ATG, nothing fancy there because it's just a regular old white cardstock that these fabulous little ornaments are on. The Chroma Glaze, super shiny. It is, when I push, when I stick it on my glass mat there and use my ATG, it does kind of stick a little bit. That's why you see me taking the tweezers, but it's not, it's completely dry. It's just I'm putting pressure in its glossy media, so on a media mat, so it is going to stick. So you can kind of see that my design is coming together. I will have the bundle, the Chroma Glaze bundle listed down below, the layering ornaments listed down below, and I do come in with 2 sequin mixes by Brutus Monroe, the Bourbon Street and the Sunflower. If those are still in the shop, I will have them listed as well, along with my affiliate link. If you would like to pick any of this stuff up, they have had some fabulous sales lately, and I hope you guys were able to take advantage of the stencil sale and their Labor Day sale. I know I did, and I got all the velveteen glazes coming. I bought the entire bundle, and they have new chroma mists that were just released, so pace yourself, guys. I had to, but I needed both of them because, well, you guys know I need all of the Brutus Monroe stuff, right? So I'm going to take the remaining ornaments now that I have my L going here, and I'm going to pop them all up on some Brutus Monroe foam tape, and I'm going to fill in the gaps. Now I'm going to overlap them, and this is where I decide I don't really mind, you know, because it's, to me, and I know a lot of people do themey Christmas trees. I'm totally cool with that, and I used to do that when I was, you know, younger. I like, you know, I have Sam, him, guy in the picture there, and my husband has a daughter, so we have all of their ornaments from over the years and just the things. And that's one thing that me and my son have always done since his first Christmas on. We have always got a new Christmas ornament every Christmas. And those are what I like to use. And it's so fun because you can tell the phases that he was in. So, you know what I mean? Like, so there's, you know, then I throw in some random Christmas baubles as well. And that's what this reminds me of. And, you know, when kids decorate a tree, you know, they don't really look for what's pleasing to their eye. They look for an open spot in a branch and they stick it on, and the back of the tree that nobody sees gets really decorated. And that's kind of what I thought here. Like, you know, my son used to put two light colors by each other all the time. So that's kind of what this is representing for me. But I am absolutely in love with the way this turned out. Those Chroma Glazes are bright. They're fun. They're so shiny and beautiful. And I mean, these colors are just popping together. So I do run some off the page just to kind of ground it a little bit. So I'm going to trim those off. And then we're going to flip it over and we are going to finish embellishing it. So I do, like I said, pull out the Bourbon Street Mix, which is the purple, turquoise, and fabulous gold glitter sequins. And then I have the sunflower, which has got an orange and a yellow. And I was just kind of pulling because those are like the main colors that I am pulling out. And I'm just going to throw in some sequins here and there in the little gaps and areas just to fill those in just a bit. Just go ahead and stick my adhesive down, and I'm just going to, no rhyme, no reason, just I put a whole bunch of glue dots down, and now we are going to fill that in just to fill up the gaps and kind of bring just a little bit more, or just a little bit different of a texture and definitely more shine, right? The last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add a title, and we are pretty much going to call that layout done. Now, I do struggle with the title just a bit because I felt like I left a bit of a gap in it. And I was going to try to fill it with the branding strip off of this wood grain background, but I was not liking that, so I go ahead and go with it. So this is the title. It's just a pre-made title from my stash. I have no idea what this little ball is in that Y, in the, you know, descender of the Y. So I'm just going to trim that off. And we are going to put that right there onto the picture. And it's going to say, always be you. So I didn't want to get B right there. So I do just pull up that sequin that I had sitting there. We're just going to move it to the other side of the ornament cluster. And I'm just using my tweezers to put these down. Now, if you guys would like to pick up any of this fabulous Brutus Monroe product, it is available. It is in the shop. And the Brutus Monroe mixed media, okay, the Brutus Monroe everything is fabulous, but I absolutely love their mixed media, you guys. This Chroma Glaze, it is super glossy and shiny, and it really does add a lot of extra oomph to any old layout. You can run it through stencils and do the fussing cutting like I did here. You can create a whole background. I mean, there's just so many opportunities to use the Brutus Monroe products, and I absolutely love being on the design team, and it was like my bucket list. And when I got the email saying that I had made the design team, I cried. My husband, fiance at the time, he was like, why are you crying? I thought that's what you wanted. I'm like, it is. And it just means so much to me. So we're going to finish getting that down. I will pull up that wood grain strip. It was just throwing the entire layout off. Like, I was like, nope. I'm even going to try to journal on it. And I'm like, I just don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I just grab my tweezers and I just pop it right off. I didn't actually, the page is not torn. That is actually from the page I pulled. So I just wipe that away. And I'm going to call it good. So like I said, I will have the affiliate link to Brutus Monroe down below if you'd like to pick anything up. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Click that subscribe button down below. And I will see you tomorrow with another video. Bye.